We're gonna help you make conversation at your holiday party by picking some of our favorite mind-blowing science stories of the year.
That's right, fill in all of the awkward.
Hey guys, Anthony and Laci here at D News. We hear all kinds of great science stories.
We do.
All day, every day.
Too many to share, really. We can't do them all.
So we thought, as kind of a public service, we would show you some of the stories that blew our minds that we just didn't get to make a video on, and they would also help you in those silent moments with your families.
That's right. It's all quiet, it's awkward, you're uncomfortable. Just be like, bam, pubic lice, everyone.
They're dying off. It's a sad thing.
It is really sad. Pubic lice affect around 2 to 10% of the population, but that number seems to be dropping thanks to Brazilian waxing.
Huh, who would have thought? Yeah, it turns out that reported cases have fallen 80% in the last 10 years, according to studies. And of course, these studies are based on surveys and reported cases, not experimental data.
I don't trust it.
You don't know?
I don't trust it.
Well, because
no.
who's gonna sit down and like fill out a thing like, okay, well, what's your name and where do you live and do you have pubic lice? Like,
Is that exactly how it went?
That's how my DMV questionnaire was. Was that not on yours?
No, it wasn't. What DMV are you going to?
My favorite thing about this story is the ecological conservation aspect that some of these researchers are taking, which is like,
it's true.
We're destroying the habitats of the pubic lice.
The food chain's gonna be totally destroyed because of Brazilian waxing. The
Circle
lice
of
just
life
have nowhere to live anymore.
collapsed. Over.
I actually feel really bad for the pubic lice.
But that's okay if our ecosystem collapses, because it turns out that 60 billion other planets in our galaxy
Touché!
could be supporting life.
That's right. So far we found 12 exoplanets that can potentially support life at the right size, the right distance from the star. And now, thanks to data from the Kepler telescope, we've looked at maybe around one habitable planet per red dwarf in the Milky Way alone.
Yeah, but that actually changed this year when we discovered that, hey, it could actually be double the number that we observed, because even though these planets don't look to Kepler like they could support life, they have clouds.
Clouds! Clouds are actually really important, strangely. They cool and they warm the planet, they maintain the temperature, which helps to create the conditions for life, which is important if you're looking for
60
life.
billion just in our galaxy.
I know.
That is a huge number. Another kind of amazing thing, dolphins can remember their friends' whistles after 20 years.
So endearing.
So dolphins have these signature whistles that are kind of like their names. So when one dolphin is rolling up on the rest of the pod, it's like, hey, what's up guys, it's Chet.
So scientists are playing recordings of dolphins, some of which were unknown to the dolphins, some of which had been tank mates 20 years ago, any number of years ago. And what they found was that the whistles of those they didn't know, the dolphins were bored, they were uninterested. But when they played the whistle of a friend, they huddled around, they got really excited, they were whistling, they're trying to get the whistle back. It's so
hey girl,
endearing.
it's Chet, whistle back. That's
Just
what
like
he was
that?
like. Yeah, that's what
Was
Chet's
it?
like.
That's exactly what happened in this study, actually. Thank you for summing that up.
But what
so
this
nicely.
means is that dolphins have the longest recorded social memory in an animal other than humans.
That's right. It's
Probably
pretty amazing.
longer in my case. I have a really bad memory for faces and names.
Yeah.
Like I go home and somebody's like, hey Anthony, it's me. I'm like, hello, you. It's so good to see you.
Missed you.
Did you hear this pubic lice thing? Is it not crazy?
Perfect. That's a perfect transition.
And there you go.
You can
Full
thank
circle.
us later for solving all of your holiday problems.
Yeah, and if you have heard some mind-blowing stories that you have not seen here on our channel, we would love to hear about them.
Yes.
Put them down below in the comments or tweet them to us. We're at DNews.
We'll see you next time, guys.